Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to more Lady Gaga, and I'm going to be reacting to her live version of Disease, Antidote Live, and I'm also going to be watching the Disease music video. I'm going to start with the live one, as I'm going to be putting that one on YouTube, but with the music video that will be on Patreon. Okay, so if you're on Patreon, then obviously you could just see them both the reactions in one video. But yeah, if you would like to see me watch a music video, do become a patron. If not, we could just watch a live and see how it goes. Yeah, so basically I just watch music videos for Patreon now as sort of an exclusive thing for patrons, just to add something extra for them, you know, especially because I'm a bit here and there with like my releases and so on, so I want to give something a little exclusive. And also, but I did want to do this live one for YouTube at least. Maybe, I don't know, it could be insightful. I am a singer. I do have a bachelor's arts degree in music. Wait, is that what it's called? It's like, it's my degree and I'm like, yeah, Bachelor of Arts honours degree. Yeah, that's what I have. I have a bachelor's arts honours degree. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been to uni, but in music and music performance and production. So yeah, like maybe I'll have a little thing to say about the vocals. Actually, I probably will. Whenever I hear live vocals, I always want to talk about them. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to do the live one first. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. If you do want to become a patron, link in the description. Like I said, you can see exclusive stuff. There's also song request videos I do every month. The one thing that I am super consistent with. Also, you can watch uncut video, early access stuff, all of those lovely things. If you can't do that, don't worry, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, all those things are great. And we are now at 20,000 subscribers, so super excited about that and just, blown away really. It's taken me a long time to get here, but I'm just so happy that I have formulated a wonderful community and just truly like a wonderful, kind, patient, creative, like just I love you guys. Like seriously, I'm so glad that we can resonate with each other. And if you resonate with me, then I feel like we're on the same page. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we get each other. Oh, it's just nice. It's just so nice to know that like I've got 20,000 of you, which seems like more than enough, to be honest, because it's weird to think that 20,000 people plus the people I do know in my personal life know me. Like, that's freaky as fuck. So I'm just absolutely so happy about it. And I just want to keep like getting good people, you know, like to subscribe. I don't need the masses. And maybe that will happen one day, but I'm happy. Like, this is so nice to have just like good, wonderful people who love music and are maybe possibly emotional like me, you know, creative and a bit whimsical here and there. Yeah, and down to earth. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for resonating with me and making me feel part of something too. Thank you. Sorry, that was a bit of a ropey thank you. I didn't really plan on it, to be honest. I just thought of it suddenly and was like, oh, every time I think about having that 20,000 subscriber count, I'm like, oh, I just feel all like the gratefulness, you know, the gratitude, should I say. Yeah, just happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, right, anyway, let's get into it. Disease by Lada Gaga. What? Okay, thank you. My headphones like battery fully charged. I think I pressed something, but that's good. That's good to know, isn't it? Fully charged. Right. Anyway, sorry. I feel like I'm being really awkward. I've been in a bit of a burnout sesh. Things have been a bit weird recently, and this is the first video I've done like not even that long, like 4 days. But I don't know. I'm out of my routine. I've got sinus headache. I don't know. I've just been feeling really weird recently and it's been annoying. So, yeah, sorry if I seem odd. I probably don't, but I feel odd. I'm just excited to get into this and feel like myself a bit more once I'm into the music, you know? I'm just, you know, constantly on a roller coaster of not knowing what the hell is going on. Right, let's do it. Sorry. I should probably just start this video again, just like quit the rambling and the weirdness and like the weird oversharing and like it's almost like leaking out of me. But Nah, I'm going to keep it in. It's authentic, isn't it? Right. Sorry. Right, let's do this. God, shut your mouth and listen, baby. Okay, move to the side just so obviously I'll put the video here. Right, let's go. Not this again. I did this before where I only done like one earphone. But I know what to do now. It only does like the left ear for some reason. I do not know why it does that at all. Like it's just started doing it recently. Like, and then I have to do like a little thing and it's fine, but it's weird. Right, anyway, let's start.
There are no more tears to cry. I heard you begging for life.
Oh.
Running out of medicine.
Oh, she's playing the piano.
You're worse than you.
She's made it sound really haunting.
Oh, screaming for me, baby.
Oh, the acoustic guitar.
Like you're gonna die. Oh, poison on the inside. I could be rented tonight. Oh, screaming for me, baby. Oh, like you're gonna die. Oh, poison on the
I'm gonna watch it all the way through and then like go over parts at the end. Love the hair with the brows.
So tortured when you sleep.
Oh.
Plagued with all your memories. You reach out and no one's there. Like a God without a prayer.
Wow. It's so cinematic.
Poison on the inside, I can be your antidote tonight. Oh, screaming for me, baby. Oh, like you're gonna die.
This guy's like actually rocking out. He's been a guitarist for years. I've seen him live. With Lady Gaga. Wow.
Laying down like 1, 2, 3, eyes roll back in ecstasy. I could smell your sickness, I could cure your disease.
Oh, that's so cool.
Cure your disease.
I really like that. There's that gravel. Pretty.
Cure your disease. Cure your
She performed that in such a cool way where it felt really raw, but also felt like obviously haunting as well. Like it felt like a performance in the fact that she made it kind of like haunting and like she looked sort of, you know, mysterious and dark, but it was also very, very raw, like as if it was natural. And you know what I mean? I loved that. I really want to go through it all. I love how cinematic it got. It was like, wow, okay, this is truly staying on this level of like this gothic horror sort of spooky cinematic style. And yeah, I loved it. But I really, really want to go through and just like pick out different vocal parts, probably mimic them. Because sometimes when I mimic them, I'm able to then figure out exactly what she's doing with the vocal, if that makes sense. But first of all, that gave me chills and it's already cold, so I'm putting a blanket on me. Okay, let's do this. So.
There are no more tears to cry.
There are no more. Yeah, she's like legato, but not. She definitely has like stops between each word. Instead of it being like, there are no more, it's there are no. I like that, because then you get to hear even more like vocal inflections as well, rather than it just sounding like a long, solid thing. And it also feels very like she's making a statement. It almost has like a marching, there are no more, you know, almost adds rhythm, you know.
There are no more tears to cry.
She does it a little bit joined together like than I was doing it, but obviously I was just doing like an over-exaggerated example.
I heard you begging for life.
So yeah, she starts off and then so the is a bit more open and it has an almost operatic theatrical tone. And then she lifts it, adds a slight bit more like nasaliness into it, and like a bit more like sounds like a desperate sort of it's more haunting, a bit more creepy, but also desperate, like emotive. And you know, you can see her face scrunches up a bit more. She's like there, because she's trying to really control it. Yeah. Sorry, I go into real detail on this. Sometimes it probably doesn't seem relevant or.
I heard you begging for life.
And then back.
Running out of
That's interesting. Instead of going running out of medicine, she's like out of medicine. Like that. Those sounds like rather than it's like, you know, right at the roof of the mouth. That she hasn't like completely obliterated them, so it like you can't hear the consonant at all. But it's like, I think that's what I call consonant. I don't know. But she has like sort of like eaten it.
running out of
It's like everything's a na. Running out of. Everything's kind of like a na, you know? Out of medicine. I like that. I think it just keeps it like contained and doesn't create too many horrible mouth sounds on the mic. Here it's like an like instead of sliding into it, she's like like two different notes like separated. Screaming for me, baby. Very operatic in a way. Obviously she's not singing like huge opera sounds, but the technique.
screaming for me, baby.
You can hear her classic twang coming in way more here. Not just the nasally sound that she had before, that was sweet and aspirate. This is like her twang that Gaga has. Screaming for me, baby. You can really hear that she is like, keeping that cry tone that is very, like emotive and haunting, but you could hear that, yeah, that twang that she has.
Oh, screaming for me, baby. Oh, like you're gonna die. Oh,
Still delicate though.
inside I could be
She's still holding back,
tonight.
pushing it a bit more. I like how she does it, like, she goes, and then, so, like, you know, after the key, like, on the key and after the key for different times. But yeah, she's going, oh, my range doesn't, where my voice sits doesn't like going, in that place. Like, it's too medium. It's like almost like it's on the brink of like where my voice would break or something. I don't know. But yeah, screaming for me, baby. You can tell she's starting to push outwards. Everything is being very in, you know, very jazz actually. But now she's starting to push, give it a bit more of like a forward feeling, a rocky sound as well, and like a passionate, like, we are getting towards something, you know? Yeah, she pushes it more and more. Pulling it in again. This is a gorgeous sort of mixed voice with the chest and falsetto, very much glued together with the nasal sound. So, I could be a doctor, instead of, I could be a doctor, or I could be a doctor. You know, it's the mix. I could be a doctor. Again, theatrical, operatic. It's so much, it's so thin. Thin, but with still those aspirate textures. Believe. It's almost like a yodel. Make you believe. It's so smooth though. Believe. And so believe. It doesn't go off into like a you know, it's more of like a e. No, it doesn't really do that. Eve. Yeah, she doesn't flip into falsetto when she does it. It's just like a little Eve. Yeah, it's so neat, but doesn't flip into falsetto. You can really hear the nasal. Look how much she's holding on to that. Yes, I love that. Like just seeing even her face with it, you know. She's like, I can smell your sickness. She's like, not only is she like the face, like helping the nasally sort of mixed voice, but it's also adding to the performance, you know. It's like, I can smell your sickness, you know. I can smell your sickness. It's like got something, it's very Kate Bushy in a way. She's got like a, she goes from like keeping it in to like pushing a little bit, like cure your disease. So being like disease, it's like disease. You can feel a bit more of a push, a bit more of like a Radiohead, Tom York. Yeah, you know. But with the drop, yeah. Sorry, I'm so nerdy. Oh, God, there's just so much to talk about. I'm sorry, like this is like so in depth. Like I don't know why I'm saying sorry because like obviously a lot of you come here for the in-depth analysis, but yeah, no. Sometimes some people just want to watch a quick reaction, but that's not what I do here. Not when it comes to like this sort of stuff. But again, now it's a change up completely. You're so tortured. Even more Gaga than we've. This is the Gaga we really know, you know.
You're so tortured when you
But again, not tortured, it's tortured.
plagued with all your memories. You reach out and no one's there.
It's like giving Gaga's like total like vocal thing that she does, but it is held back way more than like her belting stuff. And in the recording, it's like without a prayer. Like I feel like it had a bit of gravel. Here it doesn't. I feel like she was very focused here. You know, like that she almost was like wasn't thinking about putting the gravel into that bit because she just was focused on like it being rhythmically in time, it being solid, the voice. She obviously pushes the out of prayer, but it doesn't have the gravel. She's not there yet with it. I think in a weird way she forgot to do it. I know it sounds really weird, but she's so focused on the other bit, it's almost like she forgot to do the gravel in that part. But she makes up for it later in the song on this particular performance where she adds a lot more gravel and grit. But I don't know, in my head it felt like she forgot to do it. Because she's so focused. She just goes, out of prayer. And I like how she says, out. Like a bit like she's Canadian instead of out, you know, like without a prayer, oh, ah, ah. Can you see how they have two different sounds even though I'm doing the same notes? Like the first one, oh, theatrical, ah, more pop or rock. That's so pretty. I love how she could go from like to a really easily. Hang on. I can be any. Yeah. Poison on the inside. I could be any time tonight. Sorry, I don't actually remember what she did, but she does it so, like, you know, cuts it in good. She's really going for it now. Can you hear that? Instead of yeah. She's not holding back anymore, she's pushing. I can be a doctor, I can cure your disease. It's not I can be a doctor, I can cure your. She's not holding back those and anymore. It's all coming out with such a push. I love it. Play. The cry tone. The cry tone. If you're a sinner, I can make you believe. She went from that she like changed, crescendoed the vocal effect that she's not. I don't mean like a technical effect. I mean literally her voice. That she's changing her tone within the line, crescendoing it literally. Lay. 1, 2, 3, eyes roll back in ecstasy. She even went eyes roll back. So she's got a lackadaisical sound. Eyes roll back. You know, because she's throughout the song she's been very very like trying to pronounce the words, but you know, in a nice way. But it's like, Ezra back. It's almost like this, like this kind of like almost like filthiness to it.
Like 1, 2, 3, eyes roll back in ecstasy. I could smell
There we go, a little bit of gravel. Yeah, bring me. Oh, I love that she adds that little bit of grit right before she's going to go into a softer part. Yeah, it's like all that passion, that like, and then you can really feel the shift when it goes into the softness again. The vibrato is stunning. And the breath. And you know what? Like, when she does that, she's like, her vocal cords are so like tightly together in a because she's so nasally, right? That like the chamber, like it's very small. Everything's small. Like the vocal folds are very together, vibrating very quickly, and then that she would easily have a lot of breath left. So it's always like like it adds to the performance, but also it you know, she gets rid of some breath that she doesn't need. And then breathes in there. She goes. And then she's ready for that. Because she didn't take a breath between. No breath. Wait, let's see when she takes a breath. Then she does a breath. She does one in between. Oh, sorry. What the fuck was I doing then? Sorry. I love that. She doesn't like that. She takes one little small one. It's very quiet as well. Very like, which I like. But can you see that she didn't even take a breath? So she did that big like, that sort of like, you know, performative way of doing it, but it was actually a real breath at the same time. Lasted ages with that. And then just as a little one at the end, possibly because she knew she was going to run out of breath, because maybe when she was doing those sort of like run bits, they weren't fully rehearsed. They were slightly improvised, you know, slightly. And she was like, oh, okay, I didn't realize I was going to do that, but I need to take a breath now, you know, because when you do runs, it takes more breath control. Yeah. Yeah. She's like, again! It's very nasally, and it's actually so much easier to belt and reach high notes and like have like agility of your voice when you can get into that nasal palette. Like it's so, like she's lucky that she has it naturally, because it gives her such a good baseline to be able to sing really well and like get into high notes and learn higher and higher and higher notes and belt them too. And then when she goes into the falsetto, it's so like raunchy almost, you know? Something very like, oh yeah, a little bit sexy. And then she's very, you could even hear the you could just tell it's so in the nasal palate because of that. It's almost like a, you know, it's like all very nasally, isn't it? That's so smooth though. Pretty. So pretty. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, obviously I was just going into so many details there, but gorgeous. And if you think anything different or you want to contest what I'm saying, please go ahead, because I don't know everything. I just know what I've learned. You know what I mean? And from singing myself. But no, absolutely gorgina that was. And now we're going to move over to Patreon, where I'm going to finally watch the music video, which I've been so excited to watch because it came out ages ago now. It came out, yeah, God, it's like we're in the middle of November and it came out on the 30th of October. Life, eh? Life. But anyway, I'm here now, so I'm going to move over to the Patreon. Okay, just watched the music video, loved it. I've never seen the movie Nightmare on Elm Street or know much about Freddy Krueger, but I analysed the video as best as I could, but I didn't do amazing, I don't think. But I'd love to know, like, even if you haven't watched me watch a music video, I'd love to know what you think the music video is about, because I thought that was so interesting. I did think it had something to do with, like, mental health and maybe even sleep paralysis and trauma dreams and so on. But I don't know. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do leave a like and subscribe, all those lovely things. Become a patron if you want to, and I shall see you next time. Bye.